quelle heure de fan je les ai poussés pour notamment Dunkir. Je mettrai... Quelle heure de fan je les ai poussés pour notamment Dunkir. Je mettrai... Quelle heure de fan je les ai poussés pour notamment Dunkir. Je mettrai... Quelle heure de fan
journey of our life. We found ourselves within a forest dark. Which in the very thought renews the fear. This devil is as black as he is painted.
Get ready. Here they come.
Hello everyone and welcome to a Fallen Ghost livestream. Fallen Ghost is the second expansion of Ghost Recon Wildlands and we are very happy to show it to you tonight. So the second expansion is available tonight for all Season Pass owners and will be available for all the rest of the players who bought the DLC on June 6th. My name is Emma, I'm your community developer and I am here tonight with Benjamin Dumas, who is back again.
So hi, I'm Benjamin. I'm the director of both Macro Road and Fallen Ghosts, and I'm very happy to be here again to present to you our work.
Yeah, and we're super happy to have you as well, especially with this amazing fancy nomad cosplay.
I'm also a part-time nomad impersonator.
That's awesome. And we also have a newcomer to the stream tonight, which is Brice Laborde. Hey Brice, how's it going?
Yeah, really well.
So can you tell us more about your job?
Sure. Well, to sum it up, I helped designing new archetypes of enemies that you will see later in the stream. Then I created several maps for the DLC that used both interesting places and the new archetypes of enemies to bring a new experience to the players.
Awesome. All right. So everybody, during this live stream, we are going to show you a big part of Fallen Ghost, which is this new DLC that is quite exciting. You'll be able to ask, as usual, all your questions in the Twitch chat or on Twitter using the hashtag GhostRecon and our wonderful community manager team. So shout out to Iker, Zuzu, Grace and Doug who are here with us tonight. They're going to be here to gather all your questions and we're going to answer them throughout the stream. Also stay with us until the end because we are going to have a wonderful raffle. I know you really love that, with some, well, cool prizes. Alright, so before we move on, maybe we could watch this pretty cool video.
We have a new mission for you. You're going back to Bolivia. Despite our success breaking up the Santa Blanca drug cartel, the country is in a state of chaos, and we have a new complication. A data leak has compromised CIA operations, and the government-backed Unidad forces have called in a mercenary cadre called Los Extranjeros to eradicate all American agents. Problem is, the mercs are more interested in picking up where the drug lords left off. They're looking to fill the void left by the cartel and destroy any hope Bolivia still has. Make no mistake, Los Extranjeros are well-armed, well-equipped, and ruthless. Your objectives: locate and extract any surviving CIA assets in Bolivia, neutralize all threats, and gather intel so we can expose what's going on down there to the world. We're inserting you across the border by Hilo at dark 30. Get in there and get this done.
Okay, so it seems like the ghosts are back to Bolivia.
Yes, they are. The DLC is a direct sequel to the main game. So at the end of the main game, you have neutralized your targets. I won't spoil it for the people who haven't finished the main game.
Please don't.
This new, well, the Unidad has to regain control of Bolivia. They try to. The Santa Blanca is, less powerful than before. But the Unidad still needs reinforcements and asks for people all around South America to join them in their effort to recapture Bolivia from the Santa Blanca. When they do so, a lot of mercenaries, ex-soldiers, and cartel members join the Unidad and create their own faction in the Unidad called, and sorry for the accent, Spanish, my Spanish friends, Los Extranjeros, which means the strangers.
Okay.
And so those guys create their own faction and gain control of a lot of things in Bolivia, especially Santa Blanca, coca factories and camps, etc. So while doing that, they are targeting the American operatives that are still in Bolivia from the FBI, the DEA. And Bowman asks you to go back to Bolivia and extract them because Bolivia is basically in a state of civil war.
Okay, so what we're seeing here, the gameplay is actually the starting mission of the DLC. So your helicopter has just crashed, and so you need to find a contact, something.
Yeah, so the thing is, you go back to Bolivia to do this mission, and in the middle of the night, your helicopter is shot down by this new faction, which is pretty well equipped. And you lose contact with Bowman and the CIA, so you're on your own in the jungle, in the deep jungles of Bolivia.
Okay.
So the first mission starts just after the crash, and you have to find a new contact, to find someone who can help you coordinate your mission, because you still have to do this mission. So in the DLC, you will have to make new friends with new contacts from the CIA, the rebels that you will have to rebuild the rebellion after the main game, and of course the new enemies, which are very powerful and a very cool new faction.
Okay, and so about those new enemies, maybe Brice, you can tell us more about them?
Yeah, sure. So we have 4 different new enemies. The first one is the Armored. So basically he's a really tough guy. He's wearing a heavy armor. So you just can't shoot him in the body. You have to shoot him in the head. The second one is really funny. It's the Covered Ops, and he's almost invisible, really blending in. So you have to be really careful, observe your environment really well, or use some tool you have at your disposition to discover them.
He seems to be quite annoying, this one.
Yeah.
Well, we won't say more in any case.
The players like him a lot. Then the third one is the Elite Sniper. So he's almost like a regular sniper, but you will notice that there is a red ray of death. And once he is aiming at you, you have several seconds before dying. So yeah, just find a cover as fast as you can.
Yeah, try to avoid the laser, or else it means that you're going to die. And it seems that he has a kind of cool sniper rifle as well.
Yeah, he has one of my favorite weapons in the DLC, the BFG. Sabu BFG.
A new weapon?
That's a huge gun.
Yeah, basically.
A huge sniper. It's one of the very cool entirely new weapons that we have in the DLC, along with the crossbow that you see on the Covered Ops archetype. We have 6 new weapons, and we have more than 10 elite skins for existing weapons.
Yeah, we'll see them later.
Yeah.
And who's the last enemy?
This is a jammer.
A jammer,
So yeah, the jammer. He's a real pain. He is going to jam your drone and your minimap. So yeah, you're going to have a different approach if you use the drone a lot in the main game. And you also will have to recon the base the old way, because sometimes you won't even have a minimap.
Okay, so that's pretty cool for those who don't like to play with the minimap, who want to disable everything. Well, they have no choice.
Yeah.
So I guess when you're playing, you need to get rid of the jammer first.
Yeah, it's a good strategy.
Okay. All right, could we go back to the gameplay, please? Maybe we could show, how you get the crossbow you were talking about.
Yeah,
Benjamin?
so that's part of the introduction mission. We don't want to spoil it too much, and we're going to show you a full mission just after this one.
Yeah.
This is where you try to find your first contact in Bolivia. He's been abducted, and this is your first meeting with the Covered Ops archetype. Here, they already killed them, I think. but you can never know because you have to be very careful. You have to use every tool that you have available to you.
At your disposal. Well, actually, I think I'm seeing something.
Yeah.
Yeah, well done.
Ooh, nice. Yeah, you have to be. Yeah, you have to know that they are here if you want to kill them. And now, so they are trying to save this guy called Socrates. He's going to be your contact for most of the DLC. He replaces Bowman, and he's the subject of the first introduction mission. But here you find one of the most interesting things in the DLC, the crossbow.
Nice.
So that's an entirely new class of weapons.
So let's have a closer look at the crossbow.
And it's a very cool weapon for people that like to play stealthily. It's not very efficient at long range, not at all in fact, but it has a huge damage curve, and if you use it when stealthy, it's much more efficient than a gun because it's silent, completely silent. Usually the enemies really don't hear you shoot with this crossbow.
Okay, so pretty interesting when you want to try a stealth approach and yeah, be discreet. Okay, so maybe we could stop on that starting mission and switch. Yeah, awesome. With Group B, so we have Holt and Weaver. Oh, by the way, I didn't introduce you to the Ghost team who is playing tonight. So we have. Can we switch to the players, please?
Oh,
yeah. Here they are. Yeah. So we have Clément. We have Alex. We have Johan. And Muna, aka Los Caimanes. Well, actually, Alex and Johan are part of the Montpellier team as well as Brice and Benjamin. And yeah, they have the pleasure to show us the game they've been working on tonight. So yeah, what are we supposed to do in that mission, by the way?
So in this mission, we need to free Soledad, who is one of the workers' leaders, and he's been abducted for a while. So here you first have to find intels regarding his location. Then you will have to extract him to a safe place. So,
oh yeah, that's the theme of the DLC. It revolves a lot about rebuilding the rebellion, getting some new allies. So here you are trying to save this union leader Brice talked about, and Socrates' plan, so your new contact's plan, is for you to gain support from the rebellion, rebuild it, and then attack the new faction Los Extranjeros proper.
So in this DLC, you will notice that it's quite hard. We will say it again and again. So as you can notice, the minimap is already jammed, so there must be a jammer inside the camp. So you can't use your drone to recon. So it's quite difficult to lock every enemy without getting noticed. You have to take your time, plan accordingly.
Okay, cool. So just in case if you are joining us right now, so we are showcasing Fallen Ghost, which is the second expansion for Ghost Recon Wildlands. The DLC is available for all Season Pass players, almost worldwide. I think we're all, well, we should have all the PC versions. Well, in about an hour, approximately, all players should be able to play the DLC. And well, those who have the Season Pass. And for those who don't have the Season Pass, then the DLC will be available next week on June 6th, just in case.
So as Brice said, and you can see that there is a jammer in the camp here.
Indeed. Yeah, so the minimap is hidden.
Yeah, the minimap is hidden and they can't use the drone. Every enemy that they have tagged previously doesn't appear on the screen. And they can't use either the NVGs, the night vision goggles, or the thermal vision either. So you have no tools. It's usually a very bad idea to go into a camp without localizing the jammer first.
Okay. So yeah, they have to go really the old school way. Well, I think they got rid of the jammer really.
I think they found him, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a bit lucky.
Yeah, that's good.
Or well planned.
Yep. It turns out doing many rehearsals before that.
Yeah, this team of players is very good. but still they are playing in the medium difficulty because it's already quite hard. And we've tweaked the DLC for very experienced players. It's a very difficult DLC if you put it in expert difficulty, especially if you play without a HUD.
What is really interesting with our archetypes is that they can synergize really well between themselves. For example, you have the armored guy, which is a close range guy, and then he can be covered by the elite sniper. Or you can either have the jammer who is protecting the cover dots, so it's going to be really difficult to notice him.
Yes, indeed, because you're
Can't
supposed to use
tools.
your tools to detect
Yeah,
the cover dots.
that's it.
So yeah, all right. We have pretty nice combos indeed.
It's going quite well for our team then. They
they're
died a
very
lot
focused.
in the first rehearsals.
Okay, so it seems that they found the source of the intel,
Yeah.
and we're going to be able to move to the second part of the mission.
Yeah, so for the second part of the mission, they have Soledad's location. He is inside a factory, a coca factory that now Los Extranjeros are using.
Nice.
Yeah, you see my accent? Yeah. And but they don't know the exact spot, so they are going to rummage through the factory while trying to uncover his location.
But first, there's the river to cross. So Brice and the designers for the DLC have they have really good work here. They used really good camps and they worked a long time with playtest results, etc., to perfect each enemy placement and the flow of the missions, so that it's really satisfying for a returning player and a really experienced one.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, using iconic landmarks, great camps.
I like the mood of the DLC. It seems like, well, even before when we were during the night with the rain falling, it's like...
Well, we still have some sunshine sometimes, like for example here, but this mission is also great when you play it at night and it's raining and you cross the river in the boat, or better even by swimming with your crossbow, and it's really great. It's a really great mood. The DLC is basically all jungle, marshes, rivers. It's in the east of Bolivia, so it's really cool locations and a very cool mood.
Nice. All right, so let's see how they do this.
Be careful. The drone is up.
Doing a bit of recon.
I got another. That's 5. I've got eyes on a sniper.
Elite snipers on the roof.
Yep.
Sniper out there. Target marked. Keep an eye on your
That's a
background.
lot
There's 10
of
targets.
snipers.
Got eyes on the
There is
sniper.
a jammer.
And there's a jammer.
Jamming us.
Okay, so lots of snipers.
Well, I don't think they have all the enemies, so
Better
So,
be
yeah.
careful.
Yeah, still be careful.
I like this approach.
it can work because they are in the lower difficulties. But if you don't know the position of every enemy, if you play an expert, it's suicide to go into the camp without knowing their positions.
Yeah, you have to progress with care.
Okay, so apparently, the Moscaimanes are discussing their approach.
Synchronizing.
Synchronizing on the same shot. Who's doing what? Very suspected.
And
Engaged?
oh,
No, not yet. That was closed. Oh, crap.
They're engaged. Congratulations, they're engaged.
It's maybe not what you expect.
So here, you have to move from cover to cover in order to prevent the snipers to see you. Because once it's done, it's going to be really messy.
Yeah, and so Muna is jammed, actually.
Yeah. There's some
Okay.
tries of panic. Oh, there's a sniper.
Oh, Crossbow.
So this is a red ray of death.
Oh, we found one? Oh, yeah, I can see it on the bottom left of the screen. Okay, so you need to go to cover, because if they keep you in their line of sight, then you're dead.
the red ray is a dead giveaway. If you stay in their range for just a few seconds, you are dead. Even in the medium difficulties, and if you are in the hardest difficulty, well.
Well, actually, the laser that you see, it's not very realistic. Well, I guess, is there a way to put them off?
It's not realistic at all, and we know that. It's a feedback that was needed because it's very difficult to play without them. But we know that it's not realistic, and that some players will choose to deactivate them. So we choose to deactivate them in the expert difficulty.
Okay.
If you play in expert, there are no giveaways for the snipers. And then, if you don't know where they are, they know where you are, and you are dead.
Yeah, okay, so you had to maybe let the lasers to avoid creating maybe too many frustrations.
Yeah,
when
I mean,
playing.
we understand that players can be looking for a realistic gameplay, but also we have to think about the players that want to play a bit more casually, and want to progress without being too frustrated. So we put this feedback on in the game.
Yeah, well, good news is that you can deactivate that.
Yes, of course.
Awesome. All right, so they found the union leader.
Yeah, Soledad is inside the car. So, as you can see, this is a new vehicle.
Yep.
It's owned by Los Extranjeros. It's heavily armored, so it's a good strategy to use it in order to extract Soledad. And you have a lot of roadblocks here, helicopters.
I mean, this not so subtle strategy works because they aren't in the highest difficulty. I wouldn't recommend doing this in expert. It will not work. You will die in one hit, and it will not work.
Okay.
All the VIP will die, which is the same.
Wow, my Kirby explosion!
Oh no!
No,
And
so
that's a
They killed the
failure.
target. Okay.
So close.
Well, it's live, it happens.
Yeah.
Well, you see, like even in medium difficulty, the enemies don't fuck around. The difficulty has been tweaked with players that finished the main game, and we have stopped making the DLC harder when they told us it was just a little bit too hard. So the medium difficulty is just a little bit too hard.
Yeah,
So
okay.
if you go into the higher difficulties, it becomes you have to be very tactical, you have to inch your way through the missions, and it's a really cool feeling, especially because you're in the jungle with all those new tools. It's a really cool experience.
Okay, well, you're just trying to say basically that you're a big sadistic, you and your team.
Not
And that's it.
sadistic. we like going tactical. We like fucking around in this great game with all the explosions and the vehicles, etc. But we also like the core of the Ghost Recon experience, which is tactics and going slow and methodical, and this is what this DLC is about.
Yeah, well, this is actually the kind of mood that you could find back in the original Ghost Recon.
Yeah, our main reference for this DLC in terms of mood and in terms even of some missions is the Jungle Storm DLC for Ghost Recon. We played it a lot, and we really wanted to give some memories to the old school players with this mood, the jungle and the snipers that kill you in one shot, which is usually the first experience that people have with the Ghost Recon franchise.
Yep.
So that's one of our main references.
Okay, nice. Well, I guess we have some time for some questions. First thing that I think we need to make sure people know is that, well, the AI teammates are still there.
Yeah, they are back. The DLC has been tweaked to play in co-op with 4 people. I think the most difficult experience is playing with just a pair of ghosts, just you and a friend. It's very difficult. But when you're solo, the AI is back because it's just too cool playing with them with the sync shot and the new tools. You will see that some new tools use the AI well, and it's a squad-based DLC, so it was it's really cool that you have your AI back.
Oh, by the way, you were saying about the new cool things that we have. So you have your character, so which is a new one that we have to create, right?
Yeah, Yeah, it is. As for Necro Road, both DLC require you to create a new character for design and technical reasons. But here you start with a maxed out level 30 character with all the skills unlocked.
Yeah, so 30 meaning the max level.
Max level. And we add 5 new levels and new skills for you to progress through the DLC. And those skills have been designed for the DLC experience.
Could we have a look at the skills, please? Yeah, here they are. So these are the skills, the new skills for, especially for Fallen Ghosts.
Yeah, we're not going to describe them all. I think my favorite is the attack drone skill. The attack drone skill transforms your drone into an attack drone. It attaches a small caliber device to it, and you can shoot enemies with it. So it's just great in solo, especially because if you play with the AIs, you can trigger the sync shot with your drone. So you shoot an enemy with your drone, and while the AI shoots the few other targets, it's a great feeling. And I think the attack drone is usually one of the players' favorites when playing the DLC.
And I see that we have another kind of drone, which is actually one of your favorite. Chris?
Yeah, it's the flash drone. So the purpose of the flash drone is, well, it's a flash grenade that can fly, and you can use it to blind people, especially if you want to enter a building. You can fly from the inside of a window, flash everybody, then you will be able to kill them more efficiently.
Yeah, I saw by the way that you can really flash everybody, your teammates as well.
Yeah, and I think that some players that really like to try killing no one but their target, I think they will use it a lot.
Yeah, we play like real ghosts.
Yeah,
It's the
Sneaky
perfect ghost
reaching.
recon drone.
only the target.
And it's great because you can recon and blind enemies repeatedly at the same time.
Okay. Are we ready for the assigned mission? So, we have new side missions for this extension, right?
Yeah, we have 4 types of new side missions. The first one here is called Sabotage. The goal is to hack a series of computers to stop the new faction to jamming the radio waves and allow the rebels to use them. It's a timed activity. Once you have started hacking the first PC, the first computer, you have to hack the rest of them in a limited time before the alarm is raised.
Okay, quite a stressful mission then, especially if you need to take your time and all, and then you have a timer.
It's a mission that requires planning and training. You have to know the camp, you have to recon it. The best way of winning at this mission is to recon the camp, its path, its enemies, and the order you're gonna hack the PC.
Yeah, so really plan your strategy before moving on to the attack
Exactly,
itself.
and it's a really interesting activity to play and replay because you can get better at it. You can see that the timer, you have the timer to gauge your progress, you know. So it's really interesting, and it's really based on co-op and synchronization. It's a really cool activity.
I'm saying that Nomad, well, not you, but here in the game, he's like, swimming underwater, and actually we have a new skill about that.
Yeah, as I've said, the DLC takes place in a lot of marshes and rivers and the jungle. So there's a lot of water to use. And this new skill called Oxygen allows you to swim underwater for a long time. For example, in Briss's mission that we just saw before, you have to cross the river. If you do it at night or even during the day, the snipers can spot you if you want to do it from a closer point than they did. So the best way to do this is not to use a boat because you will get shot at and killed in the boat. It's to cross the river underwater using this new skill.
Okay. All right, so Weaver has started the mission hacking the first computer, so the timer is launched. And so they have less than 4 minutes now to hack all the 3 remaining computers. You have to be very careful.
The side activities, the rebel activities, are usually tweaked even harder than the main missions because we know that it's interesting to replay them. And here you will see that they still are playing in the medium difficulty, and it's still, well, the game shot at a lot. And it's really difficult.
Okay, they didn't see the one behind them.
They are progressing by pairs because it's really dangerous to be down and no one can revive you. And here you have to manage between rushing and taking your time to go to the computer safely, because you have a timer.
Yeah.
And yeah, at the end, if you didn't hack every computer, it's over. So this is really difficult to know when to run, when to hide.
So what kind of new archetypes do we have in this side mission? I saw some heavies.
Yeah, it
There
depends
was-
on the side mission. In this one, I think we have cover tops. I think, I don't know who's on the screen right now, but he just got shot by a cover
It's
tops. He
Johan.
didn't
Oh.
see where it came from. And we have armored here also. And exactly as Brice described, if you rush this mission and get, just in front of an armored guy, you will die, because you have to shoot him in the head and he's shooting at you and doing a lot of damage. So it's one of the easier sabotage activities, this one. But still, 3 dead? No, 2 dead.
Already 2 down.
And 1 minute to go with 1 computer.
One computer left. Well, they can do it.
Yeah.
The enemies are everywhere.
It's gonna be tough.
I can feel the tension. Like, I get palpitations like looking at this. Are they gonna make it or not?
They are discussing a lot, the team.
Yeah. So on the correct riverbank now.
1 minute.
I think we could have some cool videos made after Fallen Ghost. Like, you see all the tension with the mood, the ghosts swimming underwater.
Well, you have
Well-
seen the trailer, and I think
Yeah.
we're going to see a lot of really cool things coming from the community using Fallen Ghosts.
I look forward to see all those videos. Yeah, if you feel inspired by Fallen Ghost, don't hesitate to create videos and share them with us. We could give you a retweet, or even, why not, writing an article about what
I've
you
already
did.
seen a cool video on the Ubisoft forums.
And that's the last one. 22 seconds before the end. Well done.
So that's 20
Whoa.
seconds in the medium difficulty.
Yeah, that's cool.
They can, I
Well
think they
done.
can get better, but it was nice.
Well done, team. You're good. All right, awesome. So the side mission is done now, right? Yeah, so Creatis has debriefed them, so that's cool. Right, so let's answer some few more questions from people in the chat. So we have a question from Lone Wolf 360 who is asking, can you add a scope to the crossbow?
Well, there's a second version of the crossbow that has a scope, yeah. We have playtested the crossbow a lot, of course. And this second version is the upgraded version of the first one. It's very cool to use. I think it's my favorite crossbow of the two, yeah.
Okay, so let's not say more. You have to find it if you want it. We have a question from NR Mansfield. Sorry if I'm crashing the name. So he's asking, do you have to finish the main campaign before you play Fallen?
No, you don't, technically, but it's the sequel. Well, it's the direct continuation of the main game, so you will be spoiled in terms of story if you play the DLC before finishing the main game, and also, really, it's difficult. Even if you put it in the lowest difficulty, I really encourage you to have some training and some good friends to play with, because it's a difficult DLC. So we encourage people to to train before. So you don't need to finish the main game, but you need some training.
Yeah, on a storyline point of view, yeah, we recommend that you finish the main game before switching to Fallen Ghost. But well, in terms of gameplay,
No, in
well,
terms of
you
gameplay-
can do it, but
Well,
you
if
maybe
if
won't have the
you've trained-
training required.
Because I know that a lot of people don't really want to finish the game, but just want to replay some missions and get better at it. So you don't need to have finished the main game, but you need to be good.
Yep.
You know.
Definitely. All right. I have a question from Game Stoppers. Can I play with friends who don't have the DLC?
No, you can't. You need the DLC to play with people that have the DLC.
Okay, that seems pretty logic. All right, so somebody is telling me that we can show a new side mission. So what is this one about, actually?
So this one is extract the VIP. So as I said, you have to work a lot for the rebels in this DLC. So here they say rebel VIP to free. And I'm going to let Brice comment this mission because I know for a fact that we're going to use his favorite drone to play it.
Yeah, so here you have to extract another NPC. He is inside the building. Here you can notice that there are a lot of armor guarding him, so be careful.
Yeah, that makes me think that we haven't seen a lot of takedowns.
No.
This quarter.
From close range, no, definitely not.
Yeah, because there is a cool thing also about these sequences.
Well, I'm sure we're going to see it before the end. And if we don't, we'll ask them to take risks.
A demo.
It's a little surprise. So here you will have to blow the gate up. And we'll see what strategies they use to enter the building.
Don't get too close.
It's 2 C4s.
Just in case.
Just in
Yeah.
case.
To be sure.
So
What are they doing?
just check the loadout.
Right.
The hostage has been killed.
And
Scrub the mission.
So
We're pulling
here is a
out.
flash drone, getting inside safely.
Oh, we failed the mission. What happened?
well, nice. Well, that's the difficulty of the VIP missions. You have to be very quick.
Okay, so they had to rescue the VIP.
Well, the enemies will kill the VIP
Oh
if you.
crap! Okay.
So yeah. So here it's an extreme example because usually it doesn't happen that fast. But
Yeah,
if you are not good enough, the enemies will kill the hostage.
Okay, well they are going
And
to try again.
Yeah.
so yeah, you really need some training and you need to storm the place really fast because if you don't, the VIP is dead and you lose.
Don't get detected.
Well, it's difficult not getting
Alright.
detected
Yeah.
with C4, but
Yeah, boom.
try.
Hey, haven't been discreet.
I
No.
don't know. Maybe they can invent silenced C4. Might be useful.
Maybe. Well, I don't know how they're going to do
No,
that,
it's
but
gonna
well,
be
who
difficult.
knows?
Yeah.
Maybe, probably in the future, we'll have that. Well, can we maybe? It could be time to organize a bit of a raffle. Yeah, let's do that. So.
Gifts.
Don't enter raffle in the chat yet. Please let me show you the goodies that we have for you tonight. So we have, first thing, I think you saw that already during the challenge streams, but we have wonderful goodies. Well, I don't know, I think you can
Yeah.
show it pretty
I'm
good.
Trained.
I don't know if you can, yeah, well, you can open that.
I'm trained
There's
with
the-
hoodies.
So we have this Bolivian hoodie if you want one.
Yeah.
We also have, yes, of course, if you don't own the game yet, how come? We have 2 copies of the game for you. So on PS4 or Xbox, those 2 copies have the gold edition, so it means that they have the season pass in it, and so you'll be able to play Fallen and the overextension as well with that. And we also have this book, which is Dark Waters, written by Richard Dansky, who is the central Clancy writer from the Redstone team. So Richard wrote actually a prequel of what happened in Recon Wildlands. So it's a pretty interesting read, very well written. So we are offering you this one. And the last thing that we are giving away tonight is actually what Brice is wearing, so not what he's wearing,
clean one,
really
obviously.
It's
but
mine.
like this one, yeah. You can have the Fallen Ghost official T-shirt. So yeah, you show it well, Brice. And so this is what you can have. So well, if you are interested in those in this loot, well then you can enter !raffle in the chat. And when should we stop it?
Well, I can talk about the book if you want. And the
yeah,
scenario.
about stopping the raffle. When do we stop it?
I
Because
don't
they
know.
have a limited time, actually.
Well, okay, I'm just going to talk about the scenario. Have you seen Richard Dansky wrote a book, a prequel to Ghost Recon, but the DLC has been written by someone called James Swallow, who is a writer of thrillers also, and he has
Okay.
this new book out called Nomad, and it's just a happy coincidence. He wrote it before he worked on Ghost Recon, so he's very experienced with thrillers, and I think you will like the narrative of this DLC, and it's a great narrative also.
Okay, cool. So I guess we can stop the raffle now. All right, stop putting raffle in the chat. We will contact you. Ubisoft will contact you if you are one of the lucky winners of this giveaway. And so yeah, we're back trying again
Second try.
to save the Rebel VIP.
Take 2.
Here we go, take 2. Yeah.
Oh,
Careful with
great!
this.
New
Hey,
approach.
okay, why not?
Well,
Okay, go fast now. Don't let the Unidad or the Extranjeros kill the
It's NPC.
the VIP.
oh, they
They saw the drone? Okay.
the reinforcements are only here.
Nice reflex.
Sniping at close range.
Don't worry. I'm here to get you out.
So they haven't seen it, but he's killed every enemy downstairs.
Already?
I think so.
What did you really did quick?
And he's leading the DLC out. The DLC. The VIP.
VIP.
VIP DLC. So
Okay.
here
Here she is.
Okay, so here is our VIP actually.
So as you can
It's pretty
see,
fine lady.
it's not only military personnel that you have to lead. You need the support of the civilians because you are really behind enemy lines here, and all the psyops that you have to do, propaganda and recruit new people for the rebellion. You will talk to a lot of different profiles from the Bolivian civil society. And so this woman is a local leader that you have to free.
Okay. So I think we're getting close to the end of the stream, but we haven't seen this special takedown we were talking
you haven't
about.
seen the special takedown.
So what does it consist in actually?
I think a suicide run just to show the takedown would be in order.
Can you do it, Tim?
Oh yeah, it's a suicide run with a sniper is not a good idea.
Maybe not. Okay, Weaver got him. Could you please try to show us the CQC? Okay, Weaver is on. Yes, do it, Weaver.
Yeah.
Don't die.
Glory! For glory!
If you want to show CQC in such a situation, it's not the right DLC for it, but
Oh, Ghost, we fear nothing.
yeah, flash.
Okay, so
flash.
do it.
No.
No. Oh, yeah, you can have this one. You can have this one.
He's flashed. Yeah.
Boom! Nice takedown. Yeah, this
Get
is it.
stabbed.
So yeah, we did this DLC, and it's in the jungle. You have the crossbow. You swim underwater. You get this rain. Of course, we had to have a knife.
Yes, of course.
So the knife replaces all CQC animations. It's just a really cool but small addition because it really adds to the mood.
Yeah, so that's a very cool final for this stream. Thank you so much, Ghost, for taking risks for us. Everything we could do for you.
And well, 2 people died for you to see the knife, so I hope you appreciate it because
Yeah,
they're
definitely.
dead here.
All right then. Well, we hope you liked what you saw during this stream. So actually, that's the end of the Fallen Ghost presentation. Thank you so much for watching us. So we were here tonight with Benjamin Dumas, Brice Laborde, Johan and Alex from the Montpellier team, and also our usual demoists, so Clément and Muna. Thank you so much, everybody. We also thank people who are working with us backstage. So we have Leslie, we have Alexis, we have Damien, we have Xavier, we have Mathieu, aka Duster, and yeah, this is it. Thank you also to the CMs who are with us in the chat. So thank you, Iker, Zuzu, Carrie, Grace, and Doug. Carrie, we love you. We miss you. And yeah, thank you so much. And we hope you enjoy Fallen. Take care, everyone, and bye bye.
Bonjour, Paca.
Midway upon the journey of our life, we found ourselves within a forest dark. Which in the very thought renews the fear. This devil is as black as he is painted.
Get ready.
Here they come.